All right, hey guys. So in this video, we're just going to kind of discuss pattern play just a little bit, and even give yourself maybe a drill that you can practice learning to make sure that you're always on the correct side of the ball. Makes your pool game a lot easier if you understand angles and which side of the shot line to be on to get to the next ball to make it easy. When you watch pros play, they make everything look really simple, and it really is, the concept is really simple. The application is the tough part. So I want to give you guys at least the mindset and ways to think about the rack, and you can start applying it to your own game. All right. All right, so this is our layout, and so I'm just going to kind of run through the rack real quick and just kind of discuss what I'm thinking as I'm shooting. Okay, so imagine I have ball in hand. Okay, so my next shot is going to be the 2 ball, and the biggest thing that people don't do is they don't think 3 balls ahead. They just think about shooting this ball, and I can see the next ball, so I'm just going to shoot the next ball, and something's going to happen. But I want to talk to you about how to play position on the second ball to play position for the 3rd ball. And we're always thinking 3 shots ahead. So first shot, I'm going to play the 1 ball, obviously. I'm going to play it into this corner. But my goal is, this is my shot line here, okay? And so the easiest way to get to that 3 ball, I think, would be to go something like to this rail, and then out. So in order to play that, I need to be on this side, on this side of the shot line. If I'm here, I'm gonna probably run into the 5 at some point. So I really wanna make sure I'm down here so I can thin the 2 ball, come here, and then out somewhere over here into the 3 ball, because I wanna be going into my next shot line, or at least pretty close to it for the 3 ball, so I can increase my chances of being in line. Okay, so the first shot I'm gonna take that 1 ball. Okay, my goal here is just to roll it forward, and again, I just want to be somewhere, maybe somewhere in this area. And the good thing about this is when you start playing the correct shot lines, you don't have to worry so much about being so perfect every time. You play an area and it becomes a lot easier. Okay, so here, so this is my shot line, right? And you notice I'm on this side. Okay, so now all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play this 2 ball. Okay, I'm gonna look at my angle here. If I use my tangent line, I'm gonna come out here. So I want a rolling cue ball. Okay, I'm just gonna try to roll it to play it out to here. Now my 3 ball line is here. So the biggest thing that I don't want is I don't want to be on this side. I don't want to be on this side, because if I shoot it this way, I'm gonna run into the 9. I just want to be on this side of that 3 ball line. Okay, so I'm gonna take the shot, shoot with top English. Okay, maybe 2 rails here, a little bit of firm stroke. Came off the 2nd rail, and I'm perfectly in line. Now, again, shooting 3 balls ahead, I'm going to shoot this shot in a way that's going to get me shape on the 4 to get shape on the 5. So my next shot line is this direction. Okay, so obviously I don't want to be on this side of the 4 ball, because if I get on this side of the 4 ball, my cue ball is going to be traveling this direction. I want to end up over here. Okay, and preferably I don't want to be straight either, because I don't want to play a tough shot on the 5. So I want to be on this side of the 4 ball here. Okay, which I think just a good like little stun shot. I don't want to necessarily be on the rail, but on the rail is okay, because a rolling cue ball is going to send me down table. So anywhere over here. Take a look at the shot. Always make sure you chalk. We're just going to kind of stun this to the rail, maybe out somewhere in here. So I'm on this side of the shot path. I'm a little bit steeper than I'd like, but I still have the correct angle to get down the table. So now my rolling cue ball should send me along this path. I'd rather have played it I'd rather be a little bit straighter to play it to here to this rail and come into the shot path. Sometimes that doesn't go exactly as planned, so we just need to adjust. Now the biggest thing on this shot is just making sure I do not land straight. I do not want to be straight here on the 5 ball. So I'm going to play it to the rail instead of trying to play it soft and hold it. I'm going to play it to the rail and back out, okay? Just one angle. I don't want to, I can be here and that'll be okay, but I'd rather just play the percentages. It's much easier to play the speed to just bounce off and land anywhere up in here. Just center top here, okay? Just a touch above center. There we are. Got a great angle here, okay? So now again, I'm gonna take a look at my shot path, okay? I don't want to be straight. That's pretty much the only thing I don't want. If I get to the rail, that's fine, but again, easier from here is just to let my cue ball roll out and be out here for the 6. I can play the 6, 1 rail, come out for the 7, okay? I'm just gonna use a little bit of a rolling cue ball. Just like a half tip of right hand English, so my cue ball doesn't drift forward this way. It actually kind of backs up just a little bit. I mean, just like half tip of right hand English. Not enough to really deflect at all, but enough to get the cue ball to move back. All right, we're perfect here. Got the angle I'd like on the 6. Now here's the decision here. I can hit it hard to come out over here. Okay, I could come out over here to play the 7 ball, come 1 rail out into the line of the 8 ball. The problem with that is if I accidentally overstroke it and I get to here, now I can't see the 9 ball. So the other direction, again, my shot line is here, right? My other choice is to be on this side and let my rolling cue ball take me out here for the 8. Even if I'm somewhere on this line, my cue ball come here, and it would even just come straight out here. If I get a little bit more angle, I can let it roll out to this rail and then to this rail and out. And I actually like that pattern a little bit easier. So let's go ahead and shoot the 6 ball. Again, I want to be actually pretty steep on this one. I don't want anything straight. I don't want to have to hit anything really hard that just affects my ball pocketing. The harder you hit, the higher chances of rattling. So I really want a nice rolling cue ball. I don't want to be too straight here. Okay. A little bit of bottom left here. Nice and easy here. Okay, I got the steep angle I wanted. And see, a lot of players are afraid to play these steep angles because they prefer the easier shot. Even though this is a little bit more of a difficult shot, it's easier to get angle. It's easier to get onto my next ball because I don't have to hit the ball that hard. You want to practice these shots so you don't have to power everything. And the less that you have to power everything, the more accurate you're going to be. So here, I just got a rolling cue ball. It's very natural for my 8 ball. The biggest thing here, I pretty much can be anywhere because the 9 ball is right in the center of the table. Even if I'm straight on, I have a tough shot on the 9, but it's not unreasonable. If I'm here, I can roll the cue ball through. If I'm over here, I can draw the 8 ball back. So really, my goal now is just focusing on making the 7 ball here. And that's it. The rolling cue ball, and I should be out from here. Got a good angle on the 8 ball. I don't want to draw it too much and come right here, so I'm just going to kind of use a slight draw with a little bit of left. Come out right in line for the 9 ball here. that a little bit too hard. But still got a very makeable ball. Just roll this 9-ball in. No worry about a scratch here unless I were to hit it really hard. But just a rolling cue ball here. And it should be good. All right. Notice none of the shots that I took here were very, very hard. I didn't hit anything very hard. Everything is nice and easy, nice and smooth. That's super important in this game. The more that you start, again, the more you start hammering things, the more chance that you have to rattle. So now, you guys got to see that. So here's a good drill that you can practice. To practice, always thinking 3 balls ahead. That's the biggest thing that's going to improve your game. If you can always be in line to get to the 3rd ball, you're going to be in great shape. So, actually, let's just do this. Let's do this version of it. You're just going to throw out 3 balls. Just throw out 3 balls wherever they land. Hopefully they don't land in the pocket. And you just throw out another ball. Okay. All you're going to do is take ball in hand and run out 3 balls. You're always trying to play for good shape, good lines. So here I'm going to just play for the 5 ball all the way up because it does go here, but I don't want to play with the side pocket. Again, I don't want to be straight. I want just a little bit of angle. Okay, so I'm going to roll this 1 ball in, roll it off of the rail, so I know for sure I'm going to have the angle I need. Okay, here, you just roll the 5 ball up the table. Okay, just going to take it nice and easy. Center ball roll. And you see, just by learning the angles, you'll never have to power through anything. 6 ball, rolling in. You'll never have to worry about it. Now, variation on this is to actually set it up as a rack, break it, try to control the cue ball, see if you can get the cue ball to stop. If anything drops, you spot it back up. You take ball in hand and you run them the same in order. Now, as you get comfortable, you do that maybe 10 times or so. Add 4 balls, do 4 balls, throw 4 balls out, run 4 balls. Again, always thinking to the 3rd ball. So, if this is your layout, okay, you need angle on the 6. You don't want to be a straight line, so I want to be here. So I'm just going to shoot a stop shot. Right. So now when I shoot the 6 ball, I need to make sure that I have the right line. And in this case, an 8 ball is all straight in. I can get straight in. But the thing I don't want is I don't want to be over here. So always be thinking about the 3rd ball. You know, the last thing that I want to do from here is something like this. Overpower it and maybe even end up hooked on the 8 or have the wrong shot line. Okay, so always be thinking about your shot line and getting to the 3rd ball, and that'll really, really improve your game. Okay, guys? I hope this video was of any value to you. If it was, please make sure to smash that like button. Okay, hit the subscribe button and hit the little notification bell so you guys get alerted when I make new videos. Okay, and we'll see you next time.